Hello, it's Thursday, meaning it's time for King's Pyrite, a Fool's Gold campaign. We're gonna go around and reintroduce or introduce our players, and oh my goodness, everything on my side is blowing up. Give me a second. Okay. And we're gonna start with our players, and the one I'm sorry, I'm really happy that you're back, so you're going first. Encino.
That's me. I am Bison_Stonefish. I said stonefish. Okay.
Stonefish.
I'm back. Had a stint in the hospital. Really sucked, but I'm back now. I am here currently 3 nights a week, hopefully 4 next week. We'll see what happens. On Mondays, I play Jack. I'm Not Crazy Aldridge in our Buffy the Vampire Slayer game, Grave New World. Trust me, it makes sense. And on Saturdays, I play Sid Brimlock, our, I guess, not too happy about that he's about to become an executive, white collar, all that crap. He wants to hit something with a hammer. But that's him in our necrobotic game, Dead to Rights. And then tonight, I'm Encino, the paladin. I'm supposed to call off to somebody else, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Let's go with Scard.
Hello, I am the Scarred Adventurer. You will find me here soon again, also 4 nights a week, hopefully. I'm coming for your crown of the most games per week, by the way. Sarah and myself, we're both doing that.
And everybody just ignores me. Okay, that's fine. I'll be all good.
And you are also going for that. I'm sorry, I don't.
Actually, right now all I have is one.
Oh, then why am damn it. Anyways, clearly I watch all of the other games. You find me here today playing Lucas Alexander Workrest. On my brain is stopping and starting so much. It's like a vehicle. On Tuesdays, hopefully soon again, we will find me as Red Death, the cyberpunk assassin that is maybe a cyber psycho. I don't know. It's all really confusing. And is he what they're claiming him to be? Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know. Just come and watch. Anyways, on Wednesdays you'll find me playing Fane and Samson soon as well, hopefully. And on Sundays you'll find me running my own game. The wonderful Vesson, the Devil You Know, as the great and powerful god, the mighty narrator of the game and the world and everything. Otherwise, you can find me working with Tango Productions to bring you stuff whenever we have the chance to bring stuff to you. Hopefully soon. It's coming. So much stuff is pipeline. Yes, and I'm also a frog named Obi. It's wonderful. Anyway, speaking of people who have met Obi, let's go over and chat with Mudkip.
Hello, I am Mudkip on the Discord, and tonight I'm playing Boulder, and with his little companion known as Pebble, sometimes his less little companion known as Rocky. Other than that, I'm only here 1 night a week. I'm here on Thursday nights. Other than places you can find me is Discord. That's it. So I'm going to pass it over to Luna.
Hi, Solar Dasher here. I know I haven't been streaming lately, and I'm sorry for that. I've just been having a lot going on in my life right now. Especially getting ready for an upcoming surgery that I'm going to have. So I will be missing stream in 2 weeks because of that. Hopefully everything goes well with that. In the meantime, you can find me here playing Luna. Yeah, I agree. You can find me playing Luna, cute and fluffy, soon to meet her maker in a decent way. She's not dying.
Allegedly.
So, otherwise, you can find me on the Discord. I found an old account I used to have a long time ago and revamped it for now so I can get my original account back. But otherwise, I'm gonna try streaming maybe Saturday night or Friday night. I'm not sure yet. Let's go over to badges. The holder of the brain cell.
Howdy, folks. It's no, Bat Kyle here, your friendly neighborhood Bat Kyle. You can find me Thursdays playing Badges Newt, the holder of the brain cell, and probably the one with the highest blood pressure out of all the group combined, possibly higher than the entire group combined. You can find me also on Mondays playing everybody's favorite stoner half demon oracle, Jacob King, on our wonderful Grave New World campaign, a really loving tribute to all things Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And other than that, you can't find me anywhere else because social media is the devil and it sucks the life out of you. Big thanks to producer Hellhounds.
Hey.
Yay!
That's on my list of things to do.
Guess well, we stole it. Deal with it.
um, yes. You also see our wonderful producer Hellhounds bouncing around with her wonderful commentary. And now to the stuff that is not as fun. Our VTT is Roll20, Artist from Hero Forge or Scarred's Fingers. Everything else is from the book, The Fool's Gold Campaign by Hit Point Press. Everything comes with the setting, including the music that you are hearing. It is by Dingo Doodles and Felix. I still haven't learned it. Ernich.
Heinrich, I thought.
Ernich? Or Einrich?
No, that's what I heard when he said it in one of the episodes.
I
Okay.
don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
All I know is that they're married and they're having fun.
Can we just call him Felix? No last name understood.
Probably.
No?
Felix.
So, to get back into the world, Encino,
Yes.
Curry informed you that you need to go back to Breckert. And she took you there using some magic? Question mark? Curry can do magic? Maybe? Possibly? But in your time there, you have been bringing Breckert basically out of the dark ages of their views, showing them that what is important about being a ranger is your connection to your Cryodon, not your quote-unquote training.
We take their wealth with us so they can learn of the world, not so that we can stand on our laurels.
The time that you've spent with them, Chip has almost become friendly enough.
Encino introduced him to this wonderful thing called coffee. So now he's not cold all the time.
Yes, and that also probably helps his mood quite a bit. But as your time has come to an end, and it is time for you to rejoin back with the party, is there any last words you'd like to say to the Rangers?
We have been given a gift. Gifts are to be shared, and there's much about this world we do not know. Rangers lead the way, no matter what the terrain.
And he ends his kind of time there with a big potluck, getting everyone in Breckert together in the town square, getting people to share old recipes and just try to instill in them that the community is what's important. It's not just individual people, it's everybody.
Breckert has become changed by your time with them. The Cryodon Rangers, less angry towards outsiders, more willing to be accepting. As you head back onto the road, you hear stories about the heroes of Halbryn, a seaside town where a um a kraken appeared in the harbor suddenly and they made it disappear. And you were informed that they were headed to Alchemist Quarry.
Anywhere closer.
Cutting back to the party. Lucas and Badges, you have the information that Kinora is the one behind everything. your fake gasp. Yeah.
Yeah, totally didn't see that coming.
And that and not only that she's causing the earthquakes, that it is all located on a hill in the town center.
Yep.
Maybe if we solve these earthquakes, those stupid tree people will stop yelling at us about stop trying to go back to their home country where the things are terrible.
It would just be nice
Tree
for all
people.
these towns and such to stop blaming each other for this. So everywhere we go, seriously, it's it's them, their whatevers, and oh no, it was them, or it was this, or
The racism is thick in this country.
yeah.
Or is it xenophobia? It's xenophobia. Racism is different.
Column A, column B on this one. I think
It
you
kind
can
of
give
is,
whatever
yeah.
name you want, but it's they're different. We don't like that.
You
Anyways,
also know
yeah.
that she seems to have gotten that Luna is somehow tied to her.
Yeah, don't like that. Don't trust that. Definitely gonna make sure Luna doesn't go anywhere alone.
Yeah, let's. She's not prone to sneaking off on her own, is she?
Prone, no. Is it entirely outside the realm of possibility? Also, no.
Okay, we should hurry back over into the room to make sure that no one's missing.
Yep. Well, she wasn't supposed to meet Quinoa until tomorrow morning, if I'm remembering correctly. So, yeah, that's how Badges talks
But I
about.
thought her name was Quinn or
Quinoa
I
just
don't know
rolls
why,
off the tongue.
I don't know why she used Quinn
Often, 'cause
or
it's terrible.
as her name. Like she should just choose Quinn or not or Quinn. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Exactly. So, Luna. Actually, Badges is gonna, like I said, he's gonna post up Birtle in front of Luna's door the entire night, just in case, because Badges definitely needs some sleep. After the long day getting here, the being absolutely certain that this place is just as messed up as anywhere else and possibly more so, finding out that the entire populace is being mind controlled, having to go out and absolutely slay at that rendition of Total Eclipse of the Heart, getting a little drunk, keeping from getting even more drunk, and then meeting up with this missing person. Dude needs a nap at least. So,
yeah,
post up Birtle, then sleep as long as he can, and just make sure that Luna doesn't wander off or get wandered off while they're sleeping.
Excuse me.
Okay. So Luna is just sleeping through the night.
Mm-hmm.
Boulder.
Boulder is doing what Boulder does best.
Okay.
And you know what? Turns out their town square is empty. It just has a whole bunch of cobblestones.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a bunch of opportunity and a bunch of pots that could be made.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Guess who has a whole bunch of spell slots that can turn stone into mud?
Yep. All right, let's go.
I missed this.
When opportunity rocks, you
Boulder.
show up.
Boulder rolls.
It also works.
I don't know.
I don't
which
think I
one
had
to roll,
anything
bud.
well planned.
Okay.
Don't worry, there's maybe only one brain cell, but there's plenty of wit.
A lot of wit, not much wisdom.
Oh yeah.
You think there would be, because wisdom comes from suffering.
You know,
I
and
think
my
Badges
favorite
is actually the only one who's truly suffered in all this. Everybody else just kind of wanders through life on the primrose path. Just,
they say suffering makes you wise, and that I am about to make you very wise.
that's why Badges
Ooh.
has that 20 wisdom at this point. I think it wasn't that wise when he started out, but ooh, buddy.
So, night falls. Everyone does what they're going to do, whether that is resting, preparing, or making pots, or traveling, as in Encino's case.
So much walking.
Yeah. Just for narrative story purposes, we're going to say that Encino gets there the next day.
How we're
Because why
walking.
not?
Now, because why
Oh
not?
no! Wild magic.
There we go. Yep.
I mean,
Can't
the
open
one
by
that
the
has
chaos.
chaos, they're just
Was it Encino who had the boots of traveling? One of us had traveling boots.
I think that was Luna.
That's
Oh,
Luna.
it's
Me.
Luna. Oh,
Oh, so
okay.
these
Never
boots are
mind.
made for walking.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were. They are.
my boots
I
are
don't-
made for sneaking, but Badges
I don't
is
remember
not very
how
sneaky.
far we've walked and
Oh.
what we've done, but yeah.
A
So-
rogue's favorite kind of shoe are sneakers, and rogue armors are always made out of leather so that they can hide.
1d4 psychic damage. I'm not
But
even the
thank you.
DM, but I'm just.
As you
Thank God for
enter,
resistance.
as you enter Encino, it is very obvious that everyone in this town is a beast folk.
Intriguing.
he sort of makes his way to where he would assume the most gossipy types would be. So for him, that would be the market.
About that.
So, you ask around and you are given directions to a market. But now
It's an empty square full of pots.
It's not empty anymore.
it is now just a place full of pots of all sorts.
At least I'm in the right place.
I really hope that at least one of those, a selection of those pots were made into a barn. I have too many puns and jokes at the moment. I'm so sorry.
Pottery barn.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have a pottery road here in Vernon, so I mean, it's almost
We have a
literal.
pottery windmill, like a couple towns over.
As you are looking in this square, you feel a kind of tug on any type of clothing you have, and a small red panda beast folk is there, kind of looking at you, and I'm sorry. You seem lost. Are you looking for someone?
A group of travelers that seem to bring chaos in their wake.
Do you mean the new adventurer staying at the Seeing Siren?
Possibly.
They I believe that they made friends with Kinora.
Blank, blank.
Oh, Kinora runs Alchemist Quarry. She's really, really, really nice.
You have been very helpful on this day. Thank you for your assistance.
I'm Abby, by the way.
Encino.
And when he goes down to like shake her tiny hand, Curry sort of runs down his arm and shakes her thumb.
She is so small compared to you that it's like hand, fingers.
Yep.
And
A pleasure.
she looks at Curry. Oh, you a ranger?
Newly minted, I'm afraid.
Very, very interesting. You should absolutely meet Kinora when you can.
Now, where would I find this?
Sorry, sleeping siren.
And she gives you the directions.
Yeah.
To go.
I think
He
it's
bows
singing
again.
siren, not sleeping.
Whichever. I'm sleeping when I'm done with them.
Well, Encino
Or the
is the only one
singing
of us with
causing sleeping.
Riz.
Yeah. So Encino, he makes his way down. Makes his way downtown, walking fast. It's inbound.
And for story purposes, are you all downstairs in the main bar having breakfast?
I mean, how late in the morning is it?
Like about like 9-10.
Yeah, I think Luna would just be barely coming downstairs.
If Badges could manage it, he'd kind of bully his way into the kitchen and be making breakfast.
Okay.
Lucas is sitting at a table reading a newspaper about some disco king and his wolf backup dancer. And just like drinking some coffee, going, "This is a weird ass place."
Boulder is sleeping.
Badges
Encino.
will-
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Badges would wake Boulder up when breakfast is ready. He doesn't know what Boulder was up to, but breakfast is the most important meal of the day. God damn it!
I mean, the smell of clay is pretty telling.
So, yep, I'll do it this way. Encino, you walk in right as breakfast is being served.
Looks to Curry. It's like,
Looks like we are out just in time.
Oh, there you are. Wondered where you got off to.
Breckert is much colder than I remember.
I didn't really think
Is it
that
because
would...
it changed a few degrees?
And
Didn't think that would bother you.
there's no meat on these bones.
Yeah, but the meat is the part that gets cold.
I think you mean that you don't have a lot of fat on your body. You're covered in meat. You're just
kind of leathery.
You're
Whichever.
cold-blooded.
Either way.
So you
there
fought
go.
a squid. Did you keep anything?
We
It
only
survived.
Yeah, it's right. We only fought so much. It was more of we were doing that job for Wizardly. Dumped the salt in the water. The salt summoned a screamingly afraid Kraken. We
Think
talked to
Kraken
the
go bye-bye.
we talked to the Kraken. The Kraken was all about being sent back wherever it came from, so Luna banished it.
There's a little
And-
one-eyed green dude singing a song about putting that thing back where it came from, so help me.
Yeah, I think that was just a expression of her wild magic, but either way, so we didn't really defeat it so much as return to sender.
Mhm.
We also accidentally took out a pirate captain and his crew and rescued some hostages, but that kind of became very secondary to the Kraken.
One would assume. It seems you cannot help but be the hero, even when I'm not around.
Yeah, I quack and hate it sometimes. Like, I mean, I like helping people, but I generally prefer to help quietly and then just wander away when the thing is done. We don't get that anymore. That is just not an option. It's we help right to the face.
Just
I mean, you
another
guys
day
do.
for the heroes hell brings.
I mean, you guys help right to the face. I decapitated a dude.
Yeah, there's that too. That's a whole other thing. But
I try to be good.
you were very good. You did great in that, Luna. You got the spell off. You're the one who sent it home. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
So you
Is
were
Luna
really the
still
hero.
whispering because of the giant?
She is whispering because of the giant, but also normally her voice is really low anyway because she's
No,
a little shy.
Oh no, I got that. I was double checking that. I was double
No,
checking.
I
Is
remember.
the like horrifyingly loudness still
It was supposed to
existing?
be for a whole day, so
Yep.
it'll be until this evening.
In fact, just do the to make sure nobody's actually listening again, and then lean in. And he's like, "So, we found our contact, the ocelot we were looking for, who says the entire city is being mind controlled. As we all kind of suspected when we saw that the market was empty, but everybody kept telling us that there's a great market with all sorts of people from all over with all sorts of goods.
Yeah,
Uh,
nothing
People
but
were tripping
cobblestones there.
everywhere. It was ridiculous.
What'd you say, Encino?
People were tripping everywhere in the plaza. It was ridiculous. It's like they
Well-
didn't even see them.
See what?
The pots. That's how I knew you were here.
Boulder?
It was
Did
that
you
night.
turn- Well, at least that just
Have you
carried-
thought about resale value for any of these, or are you just planning to?
You could be the only real merchant in the whole square.
You can sell both chamber pots, flower pots. I don't. Those are the two kinds of pots I'm aware of.
Anyway, but the fact that people are just tripping over all of those pots just kind of makes it that much more obvious that something is terribly wrong here. So, Luna, while I know you really would like some more answers from Quinoa, I really don't think you going to see her, or at least going to see her alone without at least two of us, is a good idea.
You guys can come too. I am okay with not going alone.
All right, so when
Field trip.
did she say when she wanted you to meet her or where?
I think just in the morning in her office, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm feeling generous. Badges will even plate up some of the food, like, wrap it and keep it warm. When you're like, all right, so let's go see what's going on here.
Lucas is looking forward to chatting with the poisoner, the poison tester that Kinora most definitely has, as someone who likely has enemies and is a large political figure. Someone bringing breakfast. He's also going like, I wonder who the poison tester is going to be.
That's assuming there isn't even is one. Kinora may just feel like so
No,
secure in her
I'm
power.
fully as player me understands. There's no poison tester. Character me is going. I wonder if this guy exists.
Well,
Makes sense.
let's go to the office.
Yeah.
Did you give us the full information from the meeting last night, or bits and pieces?
All the information. Oh, yeah. Good point. He would also mention that the ocelot stated that Kinora is the reason for all of the earthquakes, and it's all causing the earthquakes is in there. Which
Her
either
office isn't
means-
by the hill, is it?
It's at the town hall, which is not by the hill.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Do
So
we investigate Hill before we go?
no, I think we should just talk to her first. To get a feel for what's going on.
Also, if there's something inside the hill, we might not be able to get in the hill unless we get something from her,
Yep.
like a key to the hill.
And we probably want to try and do if we're doing unauthorized exploration, we're going to want to do that at night.
Mm.
When I
So-
can be real quiet.
Exactly. So, us and a plate of food, heading to the office.
As you approach the town hall, it is on one of the sides of one of the central plazas that stand. On one side of the central plaza stands the huge town hall, built from white marble and decorated with more glowing crystals. This is
I was
also
wondering.
the visitor center.
You
Your
know,
tax,
It really isn't ostentatious at all.
your
Classy.
tax
is what I'm
dollars at
thinking.
work here.
You know there's a gift store.
That's absolutely a gift store.
That you have to both enter and exit through.
Mhm.
As
Right.
as you enter, a water buffalo beast folk is ready almost at the door to greet you all.
Well, howdy there, big fella.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Kinora wanted to talk to Luna this morning as we're kind of, I think the closest thing she has to legal guardians and very vested, interest in her well-being. She asked us to come with her.
Well, that's just swell, my friends. Welcome to Alchemist Quarry Town Hall and Visitor Center. While your friend, you said Luna?
Luna. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, while you are headed down to talk to Kinor, I'll take the rest of you guys through a tour here.
No, we won't be separating from her. I appreciate the offer, friendo, but we're here as moral support and
I
as
mean,
counsel.
If Kinora asks for her and her alone, I can't
Well,
let you all just be going down
you,
there.
You can talk to her yourself if you'd
You
like.
have
But you
been
got
invited
two options
to come with her.
Either we all talk to Kinora with Luna, or she doesn't talk to Luna.
He looks back at a guard.
It is as much for your protection as it is hers.
Upon hearing that, the guard nods and he goes, "All right, you see that small hallway down there, folks? You can just follow it along. It's going to be the last door on your right."
That wasn't a threat. He was being honest.
He kind of was, yeah.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, well. Let's go, and either we're actually going to get to talk to her or we're arrested. And we'll see how that goes for them.
Fire.
Who's going in first?
How big is this room?
Lucas will go in first.
Okay. It is very much a traditional office. So it is not very big.
So I will probably
But
be
Lucas
waiting
is also going in
outside.
first, no, mostly so he can hold the door open for everyone else to come in.
Okay.
Lucas has that whole talking to nobles thing down better than Badges does too. So Badges is going to try not to say anything, but traditionally that hasn't worked very well.
And of course, Luna's going to keep quiet unless questions asked of her because of the spell she's under.
Mhm.
Is Quinora in the office?
She is actually. You see
Nope,
her.
that was the first thing
using-
that would have been checked.
You see her using different mage hands to bring her books and taking letters and kind of moving things around as she's working diligently on something in front of her. Hearing the door open, she looks up. "Oh, Lucas, it is nice to see you. Are you all here?"
It would appear that way.
Luna would walk in quietly.
"Luna," and she points to one of the seats in front of her for you to take a seat, Luna.
She will nod and take the seat.
And to Lucas, she kind of motions to the other one.
Lucas will bow slightly and then take a seat. And he'll also put his sword, once again, by the door.
For the rest of you, Badges, Encino, and Boulder, she kind of looks at you. Actually, roll me perception if you want to see the look that she's giving.
Oh, I want to perceive.
Can I roll insight?
Yes, you can.
28.
Anyone who's looking. 28.
I rolled a 1.
15.
Encino doesn't know this person at all. So
Yeah, I
makes
rolled an
17.
all right.
Apparently, it's hard to see through the helmet.
So Badges, you catch this. Boulder, you catch it barely with a 15, and Luna, you catch it. They are Luna and Badges catch this right away. She is not happy that Badges, Encino, and Boulder are there.
I mean, I guess even waiting outside still similar thing.
Badges will even just kind of scoot in between for a moment, put the plate down. Even made you some of my famous happy hash browns.
I do appreciate that. And who is this new friend of yours?
Encino does his best imitation of a bow.
I am Encino.
He's
a friend of ours.
He's been with us since the group formed. What feels like forever ago. He just had other business that took him away for a short time, but now the fellowship is back together.
Interesting. All right. Well, a friend of Luna's is a friend of mine. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kinora.
Why?
As she offers her hand to shake yours.
Encino returns the courtesy. You know, with the smile that's all teeth, because he doesn't really have eyebrows.
And you don't really have lips. Huh? Well, you do have lips. Do you have great facial control muscles?
Not really. Everybody thinks he's intimidating, but he's not. At least he doesn't try to be.
So you said you wanted to talk to Luna, and as her, honestly, as her found family and guardians, she requested we be with her. She's wonderful, intelligent, and surprisingly dangerous when she wants to be, but
I do hope that this is acceptable, your ladyship.
It is. I did, though, want to talk to Luna alone. Since when did you start having magic?
As long as I can remember. And you could, Kinora is going to be able to tell that she is purposefully whispering so that the wild spell doesn't go all over the place.
If you remember, she was there for that.
Yeah, but
so she knows why you were whispering.
Still.
Oh yeah. Still saying it for those who are not paying attention. Ha.
Yeah.
That's mostly me, by the way.
She kind of just, are you sure about that?
Yeah, and I have this weird, sometimes it doesn't always go right.
Are you sure?
Well, you saw last night, right?
Yes.
That what was wild when I started yelling. I didn't mean to do that. It just happened.
Is so interesting.
Every fiber of Lucas's being is on edge.
Yeah. Yeah, Badges.
Like he's sitting calmly. Sorry, give me a second. I'm literally gonna see how well I'm hiding it. A 14.
Versus a 19.
Yeah, she can. if she's paying attention to Lucas.
Oh,
very
she's paying
much.
attention mostly to Lucas and Luna.
Yeah, then she's definitely seeing, even though Lucas is for the most part sitting calmly, he shifted slightly.
Yeah.
In an almost imperceptible way the way that someone would be readying themselves to reach for their weapon.
Which is good because Badges is a hair away from shrinking Bertle down to like softball size and yeeting him right at her face and then dropping the shrinkage. He gently taps Encino, just like out of sight, just like that. Be ready. I don't like this sort of tap.
Luna's
And-
I'm gonna say Luna's oblivious to it, not really. More focusing on Kenora than the rest of the group, though she knows the group is there.
Kenora will also note that even though Lucas looks like he'd be readying to reach for a weapon, his weapon's by the door.
Yeah.
Which isn't at all suspicious.
And what is Boulder doing?
Boulder is more outside the room, making sure there's not like suddenly people heading our direction.
Okay.
So I'm more like waiting patiently outside is more what it appears.
So Badges
as
and
best he can.
Encino are in while
But
Boulder is
I
out.
would say maybe Boulder's like in the doorway itself, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
if there's like
but
a
his
chair
back is
near the
to-
door.
yeah,
No,
his back is to Kenora or something.
Encino looks bemused by this whole thing. Like, it's not. I don't. I guess it's up to Kenora if she sees it or not. But the way he's resting against his warhammer, his general pose, it's almost like this is funny to him.
Yeah, she's just.
Lucas recognizes noble threat.
And she takes a moment and stands. What do you remember, Luna?
About what?
Your transformation.
All I know is I was in trouble. Mommy, Daddy put me to sleep. When I woke up, I was like this.
And that's it? That's
don't
all
remember.
you remember?
That's all I remember.
Because I do know more of what happened, if you want to know.
Was it bad?
Lucas will just gently put a hand near Luna and like hovering above like an arm or a leg. It's kind of a this is not the time sort of gesture. Subtle and quiet, but still there.
Let me see if she's going to be able to perceive that. With a 9, I don't think so.
No.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
how overt am I being with it?
How much stealth are you doing?
Oh, stealth?
Yeah, roll me
Oh,
stealth.
Jesus Christ.
Heavy armor disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Clank, clank.
That's a 3.
So he's not being very subtle about it.
All right, Badges is just he's gonna feel throbbing vein in his temple for a moment before he's like, well,
The first thing I rolled was 15. Like, I mean,
you know, it would be pretty odd to keep that from her, this young child looking for answers, and unless it's somehow tied in with incredibly important state secrets, I don't see why you would dangle that in front of her without just saying, "Here's what happened." That seems
I mean,
unnecessarily
it is
cruel.
a family secret. And gives the nastiest look she can to Badges, Boulder, and Encino. I
Well,
don't exactly count you as family.
Well, we count Luna as family, and right now I don't think Luna counts you as family. You're just somebody who's dangling answers in front of her and trying to get a 15-year-old girl alone.
This is where Lucas puts another hand up.
Yeah.
It's kind of a
It is
badges.
stop. Badge's hackles are kind of up at this point. Like the badger hackles just a little bit, but he's just looking a little floofy, trying not to.
Thank you.
And it's
for
just
giving
kind
me-
of like sitting in the middle of all this, being confused, just not really saying anything, unsure of exactly what is going on at this point, because she doesn't know a lot of the things that the others know, based upon, age. They've learned a lot based from their own travels, but she really, again, remember, dogs age quickly. A 1-year-old dog is like 7 years in dog world. So technically, she could still be close to a 5-year-old child in a 15-year-old body. So she's kind of scared.
Don't know that that's how it works for this place, is but it could work for Luna's particular place.
I'm gonna say it works for hers because that's the way I want it to. And
Okay. All right. Look, I didn't say you can't do it. I was just saying, in case you didn't know.
And if we need to, we can always just go Chaos Surge.
well, yeah, she
Pretty
can definitely
throwaway.
chaos. She
So-
can definitely throw down if she wants to. But right now she's a little scared.
Seeing badges get aggressive, she looks down, and I did roll for it. She does
The
something.
deception.
Huh?
Oh, well,
Yep, the deception.
Do I need to roll perception?
If you want to, yeah.
I do.
Oh,
But you don't see it, badges.
Reroll.
I got an 18.
no, you
Yeah,
still
some of
don't
the
see it because
20s
it's
Victory!
advantage.
reroll this man.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
27.
gets it.
Never mind.
Yeah, 27. She just pressed a panic button.
Yay.
All right, everybody
15.
out. I saw that. You're
And
panic
she
buttoning
says-
when
and
we
she
haven't
says,
offered you any threat. Let's go. Everybody out now.
And immediately she says, "Thank you for doing what I needed you to do." And the top of her lungs, "Guards! Guards, they're attacking me!"
I wasn't.
Lucas weirdly stays perfectly seated and just kind of raises a hand gently.
Oh, okay. Badges will just stop and wait if that's what
Oh
we're
no,
doing.
not even to my lady. If you would be so kind, let us deal with this diplomatically before resorting to violence.
Your people started it.
I'm afraid that I cannot always control my people, and their reactions were involuntary. They have no immediate desire to wish you harm.
Encino has
Simply a defense mechanism that has flared up out of concern for their friend.
Surely you know
Or
how us
sister.
beast folk can sometimes be taken by our animal natures a little more than other people.
What were you saying, Bison?
Oh, Encino hasn't moved a single muscle. Like he's
And Luna-
blinked maybe twice since him and Kinora shook hands.
Luna's just kind of cowering a little bit in her seat, kind of scared, wondering what's going on. Why sudden all this interest in her?
Boulder is still watching the hallway.
Where now 2 guards are coming down.
Your ladyship, when your guards arrive, please just allow us to speak before asking us to perform in a dance that is most unpleasant for all of us. This is not a threat. I just simply would like none of us to need resort to violence.
Indeed. Luna, could you come here, please?
I'm fine where I at.
I understand that, but I'm asking you politely for all of us if you could just come over here for a minute.
I do something wrong?
You did
No,
nothing
Luna,
wrong.
you did nothing wrong.
She hesitates. She doesn't really want to move from the spot because she's afraid that she'll anger Kenora.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Roll
rolling
me
inside
a-
for that again now.
Roll me a wisdom savings throw, Luna.
That's a 17.
That's an 18.
That's an 18.
Okay. You feel it, but you aren't compelled to listen to it. Something tells you to stay seated,
Okay.
Luna,
and it almost hurts.
Lucas is also just Luna. It's okay. There will be no repercussions for simply standing beside your friends.
I'm with you, though.
It's okay.
I'm with you.
It will be okay.
She's gonna look to Kenora and then stand up slowly. But basically keep an eye on her actions and movements. And the first sign of her being like mad or upset or anything, she'll just sit right back down.
The look on her face as you're getting up is almost like a disappointed parent.
Because of that, she will sit back down.
No, Luna, it's okay.
I
Who has looked out for you all this time, Luna? Who has always shown that they want only the best for you? Whatever she wants, it's not the best for you.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
She reaches
okay.
out her Kenora reaches out her hand.
Do not
Luna.
touch her.
She is my child.
She is not your child. You didn't bear her. You did something to her.
I created her. I saved
Everyone, stop. This is a discussion we can have at a later time.
As the guards come to the
Aggression
door.
will do us no good on either end.
And two dog beast folk stand there. Yes, your lady, what did you need? She looks to Badges. Looks back to Lucas.
Speak
And
with me.
nods. You said you want to plead your case. Go ahead.
First, allow my friends and companions to exit into the lobby. I'm certain they'll be much happier and could likely use a refreshment or so. It's a little dry in here, don't you think?
If your looks to Badges, Boulder, and Encino friends would like to leave, they may.
Oh, I was including Luna in that.
Come on, Luna, I've got the cookies that you really like.
I still would like to talk to Luna.
Then we can speak. You may speak with her afterwards.
It is up to Luna's choice to know if she wishes to know what happened to her.
And that is not information that will change should she speak to you after you and I do.
Please run right back to me. She
There you go.
Yep, come on, Luna, let's get a drink and some cookies. They have stuff to discuss.
Okay. She slowly stands, keeping an eye on Kenora like she did last time. Looking for.
she wants you to come back.
Yes. She.
And that feeling in the back of your head also wants you to come back.
Mm-hmm. She walks towards Badges, looks back at Kenora for a moment, and then just completely walks over to him, waiting for him to lead.
Badges
She
will
will
put an
always
arm around
follow
her
his lead.
shoulder and just kind of lead her out, and just the whole time just like, you did nothing wrong in this. You did nothing bad. But you do not need her approval, and you don't need her answers to know who you are. If you ever trusted me in anything, trust me when I tell you. And he's just wandering right past the guards because they're not enough to stop this group. He doesn't want to have to hurt them because they're mind controlled, but he knows Luna, and he don't know them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, you do not need those answers, and I need you to trust me when I tell you she does not mean you any good at all. Whatever she wants with you, it will not be good for you. It will probably not be good for anyone in this town.
I just want to know.
I know. I know, and we will help you figure it out. But I don't like the way she was looking at you. I don't like the way she obviously makes you feel. You look like you're scared of her and scared of her disapproval.
I just
And
want to
people
be
who
good.
care, you are good. You're very good. You have done so much good with us, without her, without ever knowing her, without knowing your story. You have saved hundreds of lives. You have made giant chickens, which was awesome. You have
Mhm.
intimidated an entire town of Cryodon Rangers and made them play at least somewhat nicer. You have been a source of joy, a source of damage in good ways. Um, you are one of us. And even when I might seem a little grumbly, I only want what's best for you.
What? Maybe she knows about curse.
She didn't seem to know you even knew magic.
She seems to have been the source
Of the magic?
of the curse. She said so herself.
I don't think so.
No, she didn't. No, she made Luna a splice. Whatever she did changed Luna, but she did not know that Luna had magic of any sort when we met her. She knew Luna, but she didn't know Luna had magic. And that means she's not the source.
It could just be in family. I remember little Mama making fancy little fireworks from her hands at one point just to make me giggle.
It could be a family thing. And we will try and track that down because I want you to have the answers too. But you've seen what she's done to this town. You saw the town square. You went with us. Everybody here believes there's merchants there, and they're not. She's controlling these people's minds, and nobody does that who has good intentions.
I don't. I want to know from her what goes on.
Well,
Why? I still want to just talk to her.
I know. And the reason I want you to have one of us there with you, if not more, even though she's wanting to talk to you alone, is because somebody who will mind control an entire town will not think anything of mind controlling you and then having you tell us, I want to stay here because she wants you for something. And that means we're going to have to fight. And I will fight to keep you out of her clutches. I will tear this city down to keep you safe.
I don't want to stay here. I want to stay with you guys.
Exactly. But if she can make all of these people say that there's a market where there isn't one, she can make you say that you want to stay here. So you cannot ever be alone with her.
Well, I can be with Lucas.
Yes, you can be with Lucas. He's scary and always kind of smells like burnt meat. That's a good combo.
He 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 seemed okay.
Yeah, no, Lucas is good. You can talk to her with Lucas. You can talk to her with Encino. Boulder might get distracted, so yeah, he might be a good third person in there. But with any of us, just never alone. And if you ever feel like she's doing something to you, casting a spell, using some sort of power, trying to influence you, please tell us. Because that means I have to take her head.
No.
I don't want
Okay.
to, but if my choices are you or her, I'm picking you every time.
Okay.
And he's
I-
going to give her a hug and a cookie.
Nom nom.
I'm gonna pause right there.
I think
Back
it's time for Lucas.
Yeah, it's definitely time
That-
for Lucas.
Back, Kyle. That was an absolutely amazing scene. Thank you so much. I loved that so much.
Yeah.
Secret
she
battle
might be a
dad.
she might be a chaos gremlin, but she's his chaos gremlin. God damn it.
Thank you so much for that. That was incredible. Oh my god.
I know. I agree. I agree.
That was awesome by you both. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to say that before heading into this next scene. Cutting back to inside the room. Encino, where did you go? I didn't ask.
I think Encino went last. He kind of waited until everyone kind of left and then sparked to life. He basically used his body to block Kinora's sight of Luna, like the entire way out,
Mhm.
because he's big. He can hulk down. That tail gets in the way,
Mhm.
and yeah, he followed everybody else out. Yeah, he doesn't say anything to the two dogs, but the fact that he doesn't even, acknowledge them, like literally just walks past them like they're not there.
Okay. And Boulder, did you also leave the room or?
I was really never in. Well, I was kind of around the room, but it's okay.
Mhm.
But especially if they're being escorted out, Boulder will follow, but Pebble is curious, and Pebble will stick around the door.
Okay. Inside
And-
the room.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
And he's also probably going to be looking through Pebble's senses to see what's going on by the room.
Okay. Inside the room. Lucas.
I'd like to begin by potentially dropping the niceties that I've been using so far. To say a very simple, much clearer way. What in the nine hells do you want from us?
From you all or from you?
I make no distinction.
Well, I would like one of my children back. For one, from Luna. From the other three, I don't care. They are not salvageable.
And yet I alone have not been mentioned.
I believe that you would fit beautifully among our ranks. Maybe as a lion.
I'm afraid I am lying in name only.
And I think you could be more.
And I think I am enough.
I find that funny that you all start out the same. Thinking you're enough, thinking you're fine, and yet, after I'm done,
No, I do not think
every
I'm
last one
fine.
of you are better.
There are two issues with your distinction. The first You cannot make someone better. They must strive for it themselves. And the second, I would not fit well amongst your ranks. I am a king, not a soldier.
Exactly why a lion fits you. Who else would be better to run my guard than a lion?
I do not take orders.
You would after I'm done with you.
I have bowed to no man nor God. How would this be? Suppose I can survive your little attempt of persuasion. You shall let all my people go. For going forward, I will take this town under my protection.
Oh my goodness.
Your protection. Oh, I haven't heard a good joke like that in a long time. My town doesn't need your protection. They
Afraid it
already
does.
have mine.
That is exactly which I wish to
snaps.
protect it from.
She snaps. The four of you. Oh my god, I didn't do it that time!
This
As she does, the four of you outside notice. And Luna, roll me a con save. I'm sorry.
She gets
Constitution?
advantage
Yep.
on that.
Yep. And a plus
Oh, I
4.
do.
I think 27. is pretty good.
27. Mhm.
The two guards with badges, Boulder, Encino, and Luna, their eyes glow purple as they look at you with nothing but anger and hate.
I guess we're rolling initiative.
Not quite yet.
Get bonked, mother quackers.
She has to say one more thing. To Lucas, she looks at you and goes, I could end them right now. And don't think I wouldn't. There's an entire town out there willing to kill for me. How far do you think your friends will get?
Further than I
Yes.
think you give them credit for.
That just isn't there.
No.
Harm comes to them. And this town will be razed. And I'm not even saying by myself.
Yeah, Luna's gonna chaos surge.
We'll see. Well, she's
We'll see.
already. She's actually, because she's in an enclosed space, she's already thinking of what she can do within the enclosed space that would not destroy everything. And I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do with it, but it's not chaos.
We imperfect creatures are greater than you make us out to be.
And I have a town of perfect ones. So either I take you and Luna.
Oh, I have laid my conditions out. You may try with me.
Or I just kill them all. It's your choice. This is me taking off the niceties. This is me being the leader that Alchemist Quarry requires of me.
You a leader. It has been strange whenever I've heard a puppeteer say those words.
And I'm the best. Roll initiative.
Yep.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
15.
I get to roll twice and choose which one I want.
13.
19.
Ah, it's a 6.
21, baby.
Badges is
in-
all in for fighting.
Badges has been in like ready to attack angry dad mode
Oh,
since they
and she-
freaking got here.
And Kenora's got up there with you too, Badges.
Yeah, we'll
21.
deal with that.
I mean, are we currently thinking of escaping or fighting?
Well, if they attack, Luna will attack
I mean,
back.
these 2 Yardos are done. Like, they're not going to survive too long.
Okay. Then it's Badges. Ah. Okay, so Kinora. Badges. Shit. Encino.
I guess, are we aiming for regicide, or is that not the intent?
Well, if Badges goes first, he's just gonna yell that we are breaking out.
Okay.
Wait, Badges. Encino.
Do we have a designated meeting place?
We won't
No.
need it.
Okay.
Just follow wherever the chaos is strongest. You know, it'll be fine.
No, just
Oh, gosh.
So
everybody just
Beast.
get in here on Badges.
And then 15, 13.
Luna.
Luna. Lucas.
No, it would be the guard before me.
Okay.
I'm going by if it's. I'm going literally by what is their dexterity higher than mine? And yes, it is.
Okay. So
Because Lucas is still sitting there, perfectly poised.
Yep.
Oh.
As first thing you see her do, she snaps again, opens the dimension door, walks in, and disappears.
Does the dimension door immediately disappear? And she's been within melee range the entire time as well, right?
I don't know how dimension door works.
I think it's like you and a couple of creatures instantly move in X
Yeah,
number
it's
of feet direction.
instantaneous.
Yep.
If she wants to take you, she could. No, I don't think you're a willing creature, though. Never mind.
Oh no, I am for this.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
you
then
have
she
your
would
sword with
take
you?
you. Oh, great.
Lucas
Thank
you.
agreed
Sword in
that
the
if you do
office?
want. Lucas agreed she could try.
He's
Son-
without his
Son of
sword.
a biscuit.
She's
All right.
taking
You
you.
think so?
And they
Oh,
don't know
okay.
that he just
We
vanished.
don't know about the sword
Nope.
stuff. Okay.
You guys
But
don't
Pebble
know
does.
that Lucas
Okay.
just vanished with Kinora.
Pebble does. We're fine.
Pebble does.
Okay.
So Boulder knows.
Okay.
Oh wait.
It'll just be until
Boulder,
initiative
where
8.
did you go on the initiative?
6.
6?
He's at the end. He's at the end. Just put him at the bottom where boulders live.
Okay.
I'll just live.
Badges.
Yeah. Badges is just gonna yell, "All right, Lucas, we're going."
He ain't there.
And then, well, we need to. Well, I need to apologize to my wife for jump scaring her with that.
Oh wait.
I guess we're probably gonna. We'll have at least one round here. So Badges is going to look at one of the two. Look at the two guards that are there, and let's just try and keep them in place with a good old-fashioned entangle down the hallway. Just position so it will only grab them.
What do I need to roll?
Strength.
Strength from the guard is a 7. So he fails, and his higher up dude is 17.
Oh, it's my
Do they
Yours
have
is
proficiency
17.
in strength?
mine's in 17. So
So it should be a strength saving throw. But if they don't have proficiency in strength saving, then it's a 17.
Yeah, it's just a straight 17.
alrighty, and that's Badges' turn for this one, and he's just gonna say, "Everybody, stay close to me."
I think I am next.
It is Encino.
Okay. I'm going to make them trip balls.
Hey, yo. Oh, no. We're seeing this for the first time. Let's go.
I am casting Gothi's Floral Deluge. Conjure a rain of beautiful jungle flowers, heavy with hallucinogenic pollen in a 10-foot cube, centered on a point you can see within range. So they need to succeed on a Constitution saving throw versus DC 15.
Is it 13 or 15?
It's supposed to be 15. I don't know why
Okay.
it says 13.
It's just calculating wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
they missed
guard
it
is
either way.
gone.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh.
see what we're gonna see.
What? How did this man trip?
All right. They both trip.
They both
They're
trip.
both tripping. Is it different things per person, or is it like the same thing?
It's per person.
Oh
My
gosh.
hands. They can hold everything but themselves.
Okay, so the
bad.
guard is incapacitated until the end of its next turn and must move in up to its speed in a random direction away from the affected area. He's having a bad trip,
Except he
Okay.
can't because he's also entangled.
Poor
Yep.
guy.
so he
That's-
must wiggle in fear. for a turn. And the other one, target becomes drowsy. If it takes no damage before the end of its next turn, it falls asleep for 1 minute.
All right.
Oh.
But one of them's stuck, the other one's sleepy.
So I guess-
He's standing up sleepy though.
The Beast Folk Warrior is sleepy, and he although the voice in his head is telling him to like try and beat you guys, he's too tired to move now.
Does that take
Lu-
us technically out of initiative then? Because they can't fight now, and she's gone.
As long he doesn't actually fall asleep until the end of his turn, which is
Yeah.
actually coming up.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so he falls asleep at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Luna, it is your turn. One is
What does
asleep,
Luna
one
do?
is wiggling terrified.
If we don't, his Badges is. Well, he already said his part. Never mind. Go.
I get them.
No, they're not. They're not in control of themselves. We just need Lucas. Does anybody know if Lucas is coming? I don't hear a fight.
Okay, I go check on him.
No, don't pass through that field. Boulder,
checked
did you
on him.
leave? Did you leave Pebble watching? Does Pebble know what's going on?
Uh-oh.
What happens now?
What did Luna cast?
What happens to
We
the area?
raised it even. We raised it even. And it
Spell
just decided to go,
variation,
nope.
chaos surge.
Okay. Spell variation.
Okay.
And then the other number was oops.
72 and 67.
It's the 67 I need.
It's fine.
Instead of producing its intended effect, the spell spells out one of the caster's well-known secrets in 10-foot high glowing lime green letters on the nearest vertical surface.
Oh.
What is Luna's secret?
Sometimes I take baths with socks on.
You monster.
What the?
That she was the elven princess of her tribe.
Ooh.
Oh.
I like that.
But do we know it's telling the truth?
Oh, it'll be the truth.
Like, what does the message specifically say?
Luna is secret royalty. # resist.
Oh. Luna, and then I'll come up with a last name at some point in time. But it'll say Luna, and then her last name is the Elven Princess of blank tribe. I don't have a name for the tribe. I'll probably just be like the same as her last name,
Mhm.
but I'll figure that out in time. But that's what it'll say pretty much.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, that happened. Boulder.
Is it Boulder's turn yet?
Technically, yes, because Lucas is gone.
Okay.
And the other guy's asleep.
Okay, so Boulder goes
Okay,
back,
hellhounds, so we'll do the moon, okay?
back to Boulder's
Mhm.
body
And the moon tribe.
and relays to the group that Lucas and Kinora both teleported away.
Of course they did. Of course they did. Okay. Pebble, bring Pebble back. We're leaving. And we're
Okay,
leaving a
Pebble's
very
fine on his
specific
own.
way.
Okay,
No,
how are we
bring
getting out of here?
bring
Oh,
Windwalk. Bring Pebble back.
Pebble can fly.
Yeah, but he's not intangible while doing so. They might have flying folks and they have arrows. We need to leave in a way where we cannot be attacked, and that is Windwalk. So Pebble needs to be here so we can do that.
Oh my gosh, how long does Windwalk take to cast?
1 minute.
1 minute.
We have time. Pebble will be here in a minute.
Okay, well, he's going to start casting, and then when Pebble gets here, Pebble's included in that 10 people he can take with him. Lucas would have been too,
Sorry.
but he's just
This was
can't keep everybody
Lucas
together.
made a
It's like
deal. And that
herding
was
Can't make a
cats.
deal.
part of the thing.
Cats with big
Oh,
swords.
thanks, Pebble. Thanks, Pebble, for mentioning that Lucas left his sword. Good job.
Nothing I can do about that. That hallway is full of knockout gas and vines.
Does that mean Pebble has to do a con save? Or did
I think
Pebble
I can
likely
turn
fly
as long
above
as
it?
I can see Pebble, I can affect Pebble. I just couldn't see Pebble in the room.
Okay.
I was wondering if you were going, does Pebble need to make a con save for touching Lucas's sword?
No, Pebble just has
No,
to see
for
the sword.
flying through casinos.
Yes, no, I was
Yeah.
worried for a moment because I was thinking, because,
So
spoiler,
we have,
maybe.
unless something else happens, we have 8 hours where we're intangible gaseous forms that can fly super fast, and I can keep this up for 8 hours. So we're getting out of town.
I mean, if we're gaseous forms, why don't we investigate the skull?
I can't gaseous for my own
That's a
self.
good-
Thank you.
Yes, well, you save your spell slots because you can do some fantastic, amazing things, and we might need them. Because Boulder's right. We're going to the skull.
That's
They won't
skull.
expect us to go to the skull or hill or wherever we're supposed to be going here.
Oh, hell, okay.
Doom Skull Hill. A skull.
You're like, skull, skull. I'm like, what the?
Look, you titled it through the skull, so
I heard that. One for us.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so is our intangible cloud selves. I guess we're just. They can't see us. They don't know where we went. Hopefully, they don't bust up the cart full of furniture because that's not the thing Badges is most concerned about right now.
And hopefully they don't have vacuum cleaners. Just catch you right there.
So,
Or a big bellows.
Lucas. At first, the place that you're at looks like a normal house. It has a living room and a bathroom and a bedroom. And then there's this door she leads you to. And she opens it for you. After you.
You get 10 minutes. You can't succeed after that. Well, we made a deal. And he walks through.
The other 4 in their gaseous forms. As you get to the quote unquote warehouse,
all the gas bags.
You realize it looks like a normal house from the outside. Even with like planters on the outside of it under the windows.
Can we talk when we're gas bags? Looks like it.
You can only emit smells.
I will let you guys talk. I don't
We have developed a form of communication within at least like 30 minutes, if not an hour.
Yeah.
I'm smelling sulfur. You seem a little upset.
Just armpit
Which
fart.
means we should try and find a way, like a little crack or a keyhole or something that will let us in.
Yeah, it's very easy to find actually.
Right. Then we're just
This house is not well insulated. We like it.
No.
Yep. So we're gonna
As
slide
you
in.
go is the same regular normal house with a living room, a bathroom, a bedroom, and a single door in the back. That is now closed.
Yeah, it's just a door. We can.
Can
Does
I
it have
roll
keyholes?
on Arcana to see if there's any magic in the area?
Yes, you can.
Better you than
All
me.
of you can.
I mean, I'll try, but
15.
that is not where Badge's strengths lay.
Okay, Luna
Oh well.
and Boulder
Boulder gets a 16.
22.
and Encino. All right, you all realize there is a lot of magic down below here. A lot of it.
I hate that for us.
Including ourselves.
Luna's gonna head for the door.
Yep,
The
we're following.
closed door you talked about.
We're all just gonna.
And you can hear Lucas behind you. Oh no, you can't hear footsteps.
Like cats were attracted to closed doors.
Yep.
You all hear footprints of two people in front of you.
Mhm.
As you get down the stairway, you enter, and I gotta change the music.
The final countdown.
Find a central passageway flanked with shelves 35 feet high of
That's oddly
disembodied
specific.
animal paws and hands.
That's scary.
Everybody thought I was crazy for collecting rocks. All right.
Lucas, as
I've
she
seen
leads you
them
down
now.
this hallway, and you all hear it as well. There's the sound of feet skittering about in here.
Encino, you said they're 35 feet high, so Encino's kind of like up in the top.
This place is 50 foot by 40 foot.
50 foot by footy foot.
40 foot. 40
Foot, you
foot.
know, it's got footy foots all over the place.
Yeah.
That's what all those paws are for.
All with shelves.
It's too bad Encino can't read.
Like, are they labeled? That's a good question.
So many.
No.
No.
So many of them.
If you look, there none are labeled. But there is some sort of
Order?
No. There is an order. And there actually is a there is a form of organization in here that she does have. I should not have just read that, but okay.
Can we figure out what that organization is? Is it like numbers on the labels or something on the jar that we can tell?
Oh,
didn't know,
they're
it's
not
like how much-
jarred.
Oh.
They're not
They are
jars. They're
just
just sitting on a
gosh.
shelf.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Are they
God.
on
Do
little
look-
stands or like they're just like
No.
piled on top of each
They're
other?
just sitting out each one.
I
Oh,
was
so they,
thinking,
they
like,
are
if-
individually
Who
marked
does
off, but not.
Who does
Only
that?
investigation.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not paying attention at this moment. I'm
Yeah.
focused on the other thing.
Badges is creeped
15.
out and also sort of waiting for a chance to,
7.
you know,
Thank you.
this
Boulder.
is Sparta. quinoa right into whatever pit we're by.
Luna.
Roll to yeet.
Encino, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Luna, you're the one who sees it. There is a red panda paw with the name Abby written on it. Each one has their original name.
Out of curiosity, she's gonna start looking more, seeing if she can find one with her name.
Amuna.
Roll me. No, I'll do that with this one. You don't find it in here.
Do I find a blank spot at least?
Yes.
Okay.
Where one should be.
Okay. I see name on hand. I don't find mine.
Well, that means it's probably how she's controlling everybody. The hands form a sympathetic connection to their originator. I don't know if this is all regeneration or she just splice new hands onto them, but we'll have to be very careful of these. But come on, we need to keep an eye on Lucas and figure out what she's actually after, if we can.
Let's fire away.
So Lucas, as she brings you to effectively, best way I can describe it is a dentist chair with straps attached to it. And you can hear it even more now. The skittering. And a voice that comes out of the darkness. Are you making another? Will we have more family? We don't have family. What do you mean we don't have family? We can't! No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the skittering kind of disappears.
Disappointed when they know I'm not joining them.
That is my guard. It's a little uneasy at the moment.
Smeagolisk. Got it.
It's still trying to get its feet.
You know, I'd ask, but I'm likely going to be horrified and you're going to free it later anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Not free, but if anything does appear in here, like your friends, it'll take care of them.
Well, that'll be interesting to see if they get here. I mean, they're working on limited information, and yeah. Also, I'm surprised you haven't decided that they're already dead yet.
She kind of...
I mean, I decided that, but that's, I'm an optimist.
None of my children have said anything to me, so... They escaped some way.
That's good.
For you. For now.
Oh no, for you.
Sit, please.
Can we do this standing?
I'd rather not.
Oh, well then that means we can.
I didn't mean to do that, but I wasn't trying to cast it.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yes, counterspell her.
That'll be handy if she tries to dimension door again.
Quick, plunger dimension.
Excuse me.
With that, Lucas, she says, "No, there isn't a choice to stand."
You have a different chair, then this one looks like it's gonna hurt my back.
There's no lumbar support.
Sit. And let's see.
Lucas, out of seemingly nowhere, pulls out a little hourglass, flips it, puts it down, and sits down. Goes, "Your 10 minutes start now."
I'm just seeing Lucas doing the Riker sit from Next Generation.
Yeah. Do you sit or no?
I do. I took out an hourglass. If it's flipped, it'll empty in 10 minutes.
She as you sit and put your hands where they go, the straps immediately tighten around you, keeping you to the chair. As she turns around, she stops and looks around.
You're burning time.
You lied. What are you?
When did I lie?
About me even having a chance.
No, I said you could try. I never said you could do it.
I repeat, what are you?
Well,
The Splicer has not rejected anyone. And yet, he rejects you?
it seems that God hates me. Go figure.
What? Are we in the room or no? I don't know.
You guys are technically in the room
Okay.
where this
Yep.
is happening.
Badges is just gonna like is there anything else leading out of this room? Like, are there stairs down somewhere, other doors,
You
or is
see
it
a single trap door.
Because you see,
a
I'm
little
not
bit
even
north from the chair.
I'm not even really from here.
Badges is gonna I think we
I'm still here. I think my camera just died.
oh okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, well, Badges is just going to try and get everybody else out of the room and just slightly out of sight because it takes a minute to shift out of gaseous form and into corporeal form again. And he's just going to get out of sight and start shifting.
I don't.
Y'all don't have to. He's going to.
I mean,
Luna
If
will
you've-
not.
I don't think Lucas is in trouble. Is the tricky part.
Yeah, but Badges really, really, really wants to kill her.
Oh, Lucas is sitting up, and he's just. How hard is it to take off the straps?
Technically not at all.
Yeah, he just slips out of them. So do you want to, if you were admitting defeat, do you want to fight to the death now or later?
Hey, GM, I have a question.
Yes.
How much damage does a 7-foot Dragonborn do at 60 feet per second?
I don't
'Cause-
know.
As a
How much fall damage do you take? Versus
'cause I was
how much are you
thinking
going to
moving
deal?
at full speed and then halfway through just canceling.
It takes a minute to shift, though.
Yeah. Because no, stop that. Because the minute that she realizes that the Splicer has rejected you, Lucas, she's trying to peace out.
I'm not even
Oh.
from here. Lucas is walking towards her. I'm assuming she's backed herself into a bit of a corner.
No, she's just like backing off away from you.
Oh yeah,
And-
Lucas.
The
Lucas-
other four can see it because they are above. She is headed to the trapdoor.
That's what I thought. Luna's gonna.
Lucas is gonna.
I mean,
Lucas is gonna keep talking. He's assuming some weird shenanigans have caused his companions to show up here somehow. But he just kind of snaps his fingers and goes, Bring me back my redemption. And the sword appears like a bolt of lightning in his hands.
And Luna, in an effort to get the spell off of her, will, in this case, try to cast the counter spell, if I can.
Does it have any sort of somatic components or anything? Because you don't have hands.
It's all somatic.
It's all somatic.
It's all somatic.
Oh yeah, it's all somatic.
Yeah, so unless it's a verbal only spell, you have to end the effect first, but you can will the effect to end. It just takes a minute.
She was willing the effect to end as soon as Lucas started being strapped in. So I'm going to guess she's probably going to come out of everything first. And where she's going to position herself is right there near the trap door.
Luke, can I roll to hit this lady?
Yeah.
You sound so thrilled about that.
I'm concerned.
I'm also having to do things on my end if you are planning to hit her or trying to hit her.
We're about to see if it works. I'd like to re-roll.
We're gonna call whatever Encino's doing a tackle action.
Okay.
Does a 25 to hit?
Hits.
Yep. Okay. Just one solid motion. Bring the sword down as hard as possible. So now let's do a bunch of math.
This trapdoor has my
Warning.
attention still.
Is this magical?
Part of it is.
Okay.
Does she have
It's about
necrotic
hurt,
resistance?
isn't it?
No. But she has
And-
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
The weapon itself is magical.
Okay.
Everything about this is magical.
Okay.
So
He even
I'm
uses
sorry.
magical oils to polish it.
He
Good
does.
stuff.
Okay. 5. Normally it would just be 5 plus 10, which would be 15, but now we also have to roll. Gods. And then there's so many things I have to roll. I'm sorry. Where is my divine smite?
So I rolled a 24 to hit with my tackle. So she's gonna get smited and then
You're
RKO out
dogpiling
of
Kinora.
nowhere.
Okay.
pretty much.
Oh gods, where is it? Why can't I find it? Divine smite, which is
Smite.
1d8. Okay, yeah. At a level. Damn it! So many things. At a
2d8
level
and then
3,
that's
it's
4d8.
2d8 for 1. That's 4, and then plus an extra 1 because of improved divine smite, which gives you 1 automatically. And I doubt she's celestial or fey, so I'm not gonna ask about that.
Nope.
But yeah. Okay, so 5, 12, 15, 21, 25. God, why is my head so...
Scar-
29
what is the complete number?
plus 10 is 39 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's for 1 hit. I get to roll again.
So, as you do it, and you're gonna hate her even more for it, she switches herself out. As you come down with it, you realize you are no longer hitting Kinora. You are hitting the Arca Nightmare. A mixture between a
How
human.
is she able to do that?
It is something she can do.
Reactions, baby.
Yeah.
I'm asking because other people can react with a counterspell.
It's not a spell.
It's
I
an
don't think it's
ability.
spell.
not
I
a
think
spell.
it's an ability.
Okay.
It's an ability.
Okay. And she just opts out,
Yeah.
which doesn't allow for any reactionary attacks
No,
from
she just-
herself either.
No. The last thing you see as you are coming down is her smile at you. As you are cutting into an entity that is not quite Arcanite. It is not quite human. It is a mixture of the both. And the entity itself isn't completely in control of either form or its form at all. And it doesn't know what to do with itself.
And
You come crashing in. With
I was
how
gonna
much
say,
damage?
can I use a reaction to if this kills the Arcanite? I use my reaction to use Channel Divinity to give them, or basically help them survive. Let me just show it. It's never surrender. As a reaction, you can share your life force with it. The creature
Yeah, this-
gains 1 hit point and gains temporary hit points equal to their current total.
Thankfully this does not kill them.
Okay.
But it does damage it.
Okay.
Thankfully that was
Can-
the only time she can do that.
Is she within sight? And also,
No.
I'm saying dark vision, which is unfortunate. I have to say that. She's not within eyesight?
No, she is no longer within eyesight.
Well, with the connection getting kind of spotty and being the time, do we want to push combat here or do we want to pause until next time?
I know what I want to do, but I will withhold my answer.
You guys tell me.
Because Luna wants to find where Kinora went.
And technically, that guy has now been tackled by Encino.
He
The
came in
Arcanightmare.
like a wrecking ball.
I will tell
Because
you.
Lucas won't attack a second time.
Yeah.
What were you saying though? You can tell.
I will tell you the Arcanightmare is not going to attack immediately.
Okay. Lucas will literally say, "I'm sorry," and then turn his attention to, is there any way I can find Kinora using
You read my mind.
essentially a bonus action?
Do you
Like
have
if I use perception or insight or anything like that, can I find
Yes.
at least which direction she's gone?
Yes.
Great. And she's likely booking it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 21.
23 because I get advantage.
9. Yeah, I guess Luna's just pissed that Kinora would go after one of her friends.
I got an 8. I guess Encino is too wrapped up in the tackled Arcanite,
Mm-hmm.
so he doesn't notice. Just
Okay. And
how
Boulder?
gross.
Boulder
It's a
is
spider.
focusing on
Yes.
other things.
It is literally a human with a giant spider body coming out from its back.
So not even
Okay.
like, sort of symmetrical and looking like it should be like a Drider.
So,
it's like somebody gave it a
it's-
really uncomfortable backpack.
Yes.
So it's like a Dark Souls boss, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think at
Chances that
least
she's
one
going
or
to surrender all of this.
So she got down the trapdoor.
Oh, I mean, that's where I was going next.
She ran to the trapdoor.
Weren't
So,
there
yeah,
other
that's where
people
Luna's
in
going.
between the trapdoor? Luna was in between the trapdoor.
Okay, so Monster Thing was in the trapdoor. She swapped places with Monster Thing and was past the trapdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
it would
much.
have to be if that's where she swapped to. The spider had to have gotten out of
Had
view.
to have been by the trapdoor.
Yeah,
Right.
well, yeah, Lucas is booking it.
Luna's gonna book it also. Being closest there, she's just gonna run in.
I was already gonna go into the trapdoor and take a look around, but okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
still a
say we
cloud.
shouldn't push it. Yeah, I think Boulder's the only one who didn't. Maybe Boulder and Pebble didn't turn back. But my suggestion would be just to, because this seems like it could keep going. And
Oh, I was going to give you one last thing.
okay.
Those of you who Encino being wrapped up in the Arcanite, who is screaming now. Again, both the voices trying to find hold of who it is. And Lucas, as you go to fling open the trapdoor, you hear it. A roar of pain that you can feel in your bones. And with that, we'll lower the curtain for this week.
Does Luna feel this too?
Anyone who is by that door feels
Luna
it.
is
Oof.
technically at the trapdoor.
Boulder doesn't
Encino's
presently
mostly
have bones. Is that an issue?
Huh?
Boulder does not have bones. Is this an issue?
He will still feel it in his. I don't know what
His
dwarves have then.
cockles.
In his cloud.
Below the cockles
Understandable.
and the
So yeah,
subcockles.
the subcockle area.
Yeah.
The worst part is that Lucas is now smiling like a maniac. No one can see it.
This is making Luna want to find Kinora even more now, though.
So with that, thank you to my players. This was a lot of fun. Thank you to Bison. We missed you. We're so
We
happy you're
did.
back.
We're happy
Yay!
you're back.
Me
We
too.
missed our big bony boy.
Yes.
Bonefred.
Bonefred.
Thank you to Scarred for bringing Lucas.
Yes, screw you. Sorry.
He's so
Sorry,
salty.
it fit there perfectly just
Oh,
for
I
a
know.
second.
It's okay.
Just-
Definitely
Thank you
glad.
to our now team dad with the brain cell badges. Who,
Somebody had to take it away from me.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you to Mudkip, Nick, being the most distracted and yet, like, I don't know, the most sane of the group.
For the
Okay,
moment.
we start out. I filled the town square with pots. That is the baseline we're setting. If this is being defined as sane.
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you to Solar for bringing Luna. I am so sorry I had to be so mean to your character.
You know what? I was just getting right into it. That's okay, because honestly, that's probably how she would have really acted. I don't
Yeah.
think anything would have been any different. Right now, she just wants to get a hold of Kinora and try and get those answers.
Right now, Badges just wants to get a hold of Kinora and just bite the crap out of her.
Lucas wants to decapitate, but not before he defenestrates.
Boulder just wants to leave town.
Oh, by the way, for those of
got a new stew.
Yes.
and for anyone who's curious, defenestrate is not disembowel. I literally mean to throw her from a window.
Yeah.
Might be a very small window, but still,
It's just yeet with extra steps.
Yep.
it is. The Lord yeeteth and the Lord yoinketh away.
Thank you to our producer. I will have to go back and watch just for your wonderful commentary because I love it, but I never get to actually see it.
Right.
Thank you to chat. It looks like you were super busy. This is why I can't read chat. I can't. And thank you to, if you're watching in the future from YouTube, thank you for watching up to here. You must have liked it, so please hit all the buttons to know when we go live next or when something goes up. everything's getting put up on like a very like regular schedule, so it's awesome. And with that, as always, please be nice to each other, y'all. Night.
Bye.
Night.